All right, Coach. It's been a few days now since Saturday's contest. I guess, what did you have a chance to look at over film?
Yeah, I thought that we played, for us, we played pretty well defensively, obviously, in the first half. We held them to 12 points. We contested a lot. We made things really difficult for them. We had a couple of breakdowns here and there in the first half, but overall, it was a very, very good effort on our kids' part, so I'm very pleased with that. Second half was the obvious. We gave up, I think, 38 points in the third. Which is atrocious, and a lot of that was self-induced. We just really lost our minds. We lost our discipline throughout and our focus, and so it's just something that we feel like we can build on. We certainly need better effort coming out of the half. We've struggled all 3 games coming out of the half, so we got to improve in that area. Offensively has been a challenge for us, and we still have to find a way to put some points on the board. So we're constantly tinkering with things to find that what exactly can work for this team. So that's kind of where we sit right now.
I want to talk about defense a little bit in that first half. How can you take what you did in the first half there and kind of use that for the rest of the season?
Good question. Just to remind them what they're capable of. I think that's the biggest thing. I think that they don't know how good that they actually can be. It's easy to write our kids off, but they played a team that could beat anybody in our league. That's as good as any mid-major program in the country, and they held them, to 12 points. And even, so like it's in us to be able to do that. It's just a matter of sustaining the effort of doing that. I certainly think that if we can somehow score easier, which will be a challenge from this point on, it will help our defense. You're not going to hold a team like that forever. They're going to score, and they're going to find ways to score easy. We have to find ways to score easy, and so we got to minimize some of those runs.
Offensively, it looks like maybe just missing a little bit of confidence. What can you do to get the team ready, for your contest against Xavier, just to know that they can make a couple more shots?
I think it's more than just making shots. It's a lot of times just being in position to make those shots. I think we just have to continue to work hard. We have to continue to develop our players. And so I think that those areas, that's where we just need to keep our focus on right now. We have kids in different roles, kids who are unfamiliar with scoring, and we're asking them to score. And that's a difficult thing, especially against good teams. And so I think some of it is me just finding out, ultimately, at some point, we just kind of find the right thing that kind of unlocks some things for some of these kids.
You just talked about unlocking. You switched up the rotation a little bit, made a different starting lineup, but also, and Corey played over 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
One, do you expect to make any other changes like that? And two, how did you feel like that change went?
I thought Corey competed. Obviously, she turned the ball over way too much, but I thought she competed pretty hard on the defensive side of the ball. She tried. And, sometimes there are wins within the game. And, and Corey's come a long way, and we're hoping that she can continue to develop. We're going to play the kids that we feel like can help us play. They show us in practice that they're capable. I don't feel like we have 5 kids who are just better than everyone else, like previous teams I've been fortunate to coach. I honestly think it's a day-to-day thing. Some kids play good one day, some kids play bad the other. We're just really waiting for the cream to rise to the top, and each day is a tryout. I feel like that's the approach that I take, that I'm looking at each kid every day as though it's a tryout. And so we need kids that are going to respond and simply play good. We need consistency. And I don't feel like we have that right now, certainly not from our guards. And so that's something that we're searching for. And maybe it's Corey this game, maybe it's Hennessy, maybe it's Maddie at the point, maybe it's Nudie at the point, And so, we're just finding something until it sticks. We don't know who our starting lineup is, so good luck, Xavier, trying to figure out who we're going to start, because I honestly don't know. You probably won't know until minutes before the game. So